Hello everybody, welcome back to another day on the road to 20. Today I am going on a road trip to Bergen, and yeah, it's going to be my first really long trip in a car, so that will be exciting. And also tomorrow I'm going to run 260 meters. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've had some really good preparation for this meet, but I don't have time to sum it up right now. I want to get on my way to Bergen before the sun goes down, and I'll sum it up later, and you'll get to watch that now. So let's have a look. I'll try to sum this up pretty quick. After a really good month of training in December, I was really looking forward to running some 200s indoors. So the plan was to go to Oslo the second weekend of January and run some 150s. Then I was going to open up with a 60 meter the 16th, then run a 60 and 200 in Oslo the 23rd, then a 200 at the Karsten Warholm International before the National Championships the first weekend of February. And then I was also thinking about a 60 and a 200 the weekend after that. But then one meet got cancelled and another, and then all the meets got cancelled. So things were not really looking that good. So I proceeded to increase my training volume just a little bit in case the indoor season got pushed even more. And I did a little bit of a pretend season opener with 3 times 60 meters, sort of like competition with 22 minutes break between each. I used a high-speed 240 FPS camera with a sort of clapper thingy and a stick to mark the finish line to do some timings, and I got some pretty accurate, very unofficial 60 meter times of 697, 695 and 694, and after that I did a max flying test and did a PB of 283. Deilig. 283. Goddamn. So I was really happy with where I was at, and after that the government opened up for some elite competitions. So I went to a meet the 23rd of January, and I was going to run a 60 and a 200, but just 5 hours before we were going to run, it got cancelled because of some sudden news spread of a certain virus. But luckily there was another competition just 1.5 hour drive away. So we hurried over there, and this is my 60 meter season opener. So, a PB last weekend, and I'm hoping to do another one this weekend. My goal is really, to be honest, 677, which is the European Championship standard. So yeah, let's just get on our way and hope for some fast times tomorrow. Show me directions to Bergen.
The best way to get to Bergen by car is via E39 and will take about 4 hours and 40.
Let's go. Okay, so it's about 15:30 and I think we're about halfway, a little bit more. And I forgot to mention that this morning I did a little bit of a preparation session for tomorrow. I just did some jumps to get my body started. On Thursday I pretty much did nothing, and so today I'm having a little bit of preparation just to get like the right amount of tension in my legs. Hopefully this car trip doesn't ruin it, but yeah, we'll get to see tomorrow. This is my first time driving so much, so it will be exciting. Otherwise I'm feeling pretty good, so I think we'll just eat a little bit and then we'll continue our trip towards Bergen.
Breath, looped and buckled his belt, and me, belt in hand, then turned toward my mother.
So, got 1 hour and 50 minutes left, according to this, so yeah, let's get on the boat. Okay guys, so I arrived in Bergen about a half an hour ago, and finding parking was absolutely horrible. This town is not great to drive in, so yeah, wouldn't recommend that. But now I have found parking, and now I'm going to get to the hotel and get myself some dinner maybe. So I'll see you guys later. So it's getting a little late and I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm running at about 12:20 tomorrow, so I'm going to wake up at 8 and then I'm gonna head to breakfast straight away, and we're having the final at 13:20. So now I'm just gonna head to sleep and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we're racing. Good night.
Rett ut. Så deilig.
Fokuser. Åh, 0127. Okay. So, okay. Some thoughts after the race. So in my first race, I ran all alone and opened with 680, and it felt really easy. It was my start felt okay, or my start felt good, and then in the transition, I felt my legs were lagging a little bit behind. I was sort of like spinning a bit in the air, and yeah, I just thought about fixing that towards the final. And in the final, I had a really good start. I had a reaction of 0.127. So the best reaction overall in the heat. The other guys had about 0.14 something. And so I was first out of the blocks, and I was feeling really good. Then in the transition, they went ahead of me. And in the finish, I did really good, I think. And to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed because I felt I was quite a bit behind. But then I heard that they finished in 672. So then I was really hoping for that 677, the European Championship standard. And when I heard 676, god damn, that felt so great. So yeah, I'm super happy about where I'm at. And yeah, I would really like to run a 200 now on a good track. I could do it here, but the track is really small, so yeah, I don't have any good experiences with running in these kinds of tracks. So I'll wait a little bit, and yeah, now I'll just get back to my hotel and relax for the rest of the day, and I'll drive home tomorrow, and we'll get back to training. And I'll probably do a couple of more competitions. The European Championships are supposed to be in about, I believe, 5 or 6 weeks. The first weekend of March, 7th of March. Now it's the 30th of January. So yeah, let's just hope there will be a European Championship. At the moment, I'm ranked number 3 in Norway, and I'll have to be in top 3 to get selected for the team, I think. Only 3 people can run. I think you can enter 4 people. I'm really hoping I get to run the European Champs. That would be really great. So that's my thoughts now, right after the race. And also I did a doping test after the race. That took about 3 hours. I'm really not good at those. Even though I'm fast at the track, I'm slow everywhere else. So yeah, that took about 3 hours. So now I'll drive back to the hotel, and I'll edit some videos, edit some photos, and put them out on Instagram and tell the world that I'm qualified for European Championships. To be honest, I really didn't think that the 60 meter would be my first European Championship standard. I've always thought that the 200 would be my first senior outdoor championship. I've ran the senior European team championships, but this is my first senior international qualification, so that's really great. Now I'm gonna head back to the hotel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.